guilt watching The Nun.
So we went and saw The Nun this weekend. We're both really big into horror movies, big fans.
Loves Conjuring 1 and 2. Annabelle Creation was good.
Yeah, first one sucked. It seems like The Nun followed that pattern.
We were really excited to see The Nun. We've actually been counting it down because in The Conjuring 2, Valak was the creepiest one.
Yeah, it was very out of left field for The Conjuring 2, but it was incredibly scary. Some of those scenes, like the room with the painting in it, that was horrifying.
And the shadow, like it just looked creepy.
Yeah, but this one was just lame. It was incredibly boring the whole time. For a movie called The Nun, it barely had any of the nun in it. I felt like I didn't give a crap about any of the characters except for Frenchie. Frenchie was cool.
I was really excited for Thaisa because I loved her in American Horror Story, and I don't think she did poorly in The Nun. I just think the real issue is that they didn't let any of these characters grow.
I think that the screenplay was just written kind of badly. Like the whole origin story that goes on at the end of the movie, spoilers if you haven't seen it, but it's not that big, where they explain the whole like blood of Jesus Christ, the crack in the floor, it was so dumb. And that point of the movie, they lost me before
That's
that.
where we gave up though. I remember even when they started explaining it, we were like, this is stupid. Even
Yeah.
for a horror movie, this is stupid.
And then the ending, she spits blood in the nun's face, and it was
laughable.
Yeah, which was very sad because in Conjuring 2, they treated the nun character with an incredible respect and incredibly scary scenes. The way they had set it up with the long hallway and the painting, they would build up the tension. I feel like the nun's appearances in The Conjuring 2 was scarier than the entire the entire Nun movie. Just a very badly written screenplay. The jump scares were so incredibly generic.
It was just disappointing. Very disappointing. We heard the reviews weren't great.
We wanted to see it for ourselves. And
we wanted to do a review that like at least salvaged part of it, and were there any scenes that you liked?
None. It wasn't the worst horror movie I've ever seen, but it definitely wasn't the best.
I think another reason why it's not doing well is because the potential that it had that it just didn't live up to.
Yeah, it could have been so good, and I wanted it to be so good because The Nun was the scariest part of The Conjuring 2. But without really good direction, a really strong screenplay, it just felt incredibly flat.
Not only do they not introduce you really to any of these characters, I mean, they introduce you, they don't dive into any of these characters' backstories or
their motivations, or just what drives them. Literally, it's just, oh, this priest gets a call, this, what's it called, a convent, I don't know, maybe Catholic terminology, the place where all the nuns hang out and pray and things all day. Gets a call from that, and he's like, go check it out, it's evil, it's not a holy place anymore, and that's the entire movie.
Right, and also they have like this side plot with the priest and definitely playing on like Catholic guilt and that he wasn't able to save this little boy from a demon, and they try to put this as like a side plot scary character into it.
It didn't really do enough to add to this priest character. I think I still didn't care that
And the scene with the
so.
priest in the confession with this little boy was not scary.
It was just
laughable.
Yeah, it was just really lame. It was just not a good movie. Just don't. Maybe watch it when it comes out on like Netflix or something. But I wouldn't go. Don't go spend money to go see it.
Yeah.
Don't do what we did. If you already have, then I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, well then, that makes all of us. Well, another entry in the big MCU style horror movie spookyverse. Three of them, I guess, because Annabelle Creation. 3 of them have been great. 2 of them have sucked. Really hoping that the next one is a lot better.
Or that maybe they decide to redo The Nun years from now and they'll do it well.
The Nun deserves better, so I'm hoping they'll get either another Conjuring movie. They need to get James Wan directing. I hope they get either another Conjuring movie or another spin-off that will do this character justice, because Nun is scary as heck, and I felt like this movie just didn't portray that at all, so. Well, that's all we got, so thanks for watching this review. If you want to check out any of our other content, please subscribe, give it a like, it'd be awesome. We're going to be posting lots of smorgasbord, it's like just everything. Just all of our content. Follow us, tweet at us, we don't have Twitter. Instagram us, we don't have Instagram either. Just subscribe, keep following it, we got more stuff coming, and we'll see See you later.